Hey everyone, Anders here with another video. Today we are going to go over the Black Desert Global Labs updates this week. First, we have some minor fixes to class skills and the effects for Valkyrie, Wizard, Lan, Guardian, Scholar, and Wukong. The My Attendant feature is finally getting implemented. According to the notes, with My Attendant, you'll be able to fully customize the appearance and outfits of this new companion, including both wearing and dyeing them to showcase your own unique style. Beyond just looks, My Attendant offers a variety of new features. They'll follow you around town and can even participate in social actions with you, adding more ways to interact and enjoy the game. This attendant effectively becomes your main butler or maid. You can fully customize it as if it were its own character. This is only possible when the attendant is summoned. You can only change its appearance if you have the value pack active or if you have an appearance change ticket. So exactly how changing your own character functions right now. You can also dye any outfit your attendant wears, but again, same rules as normal outfits. You must have a value pack or Merv's palette active or use your own dyes. You can also specify any special social action or emote you want this attendant to do. You can set them to follow you around town. However, if you leave the safe zone area of the town, they will automatically despawn. Any outfit you wish for your attendant to wear must be converted into an attendant outfit. So if you have a Pearl Shop skin you really like and you want them to wear it, you first need to convert it using an item purchased from the Old Moon vendor. Any outfits you convert will no longer be able to be used on normal characters. However, you can convert any outfits like Novaricont and Orzega that can then be made back into box form. That is one way you can get around this limitation, but it would only work for outfits that allow you to do that already. There is a setting for you to show or hide your attendant's name, and so far that is all that we have for this new feature. They talked about implementing maybe a social AI element where you chat with your attendant, sort of like a life sim style feature, but as far as I know, that was delayed indefinitely. Moving on, we have additional improvements to the display of Advice of Valks. With a new enhancement UI, you can now see the fail stack number on each item on the icon itself. We also have improvements to the tooltips for Traveler's Maps, and we have some big changes to prepare for Blue Battlefield next month. According to the notes, ahead of the November launch of the new Naval PvP content, Blue Battlefield, they shared some information on adjustments to the Ethereum Star item, which is used to deploy that massive galleon ship. They go on and say that their goal is for Blue Battlefield to become a distinctive arena where players who sail the ocean can enjoy naval strategy and teamwork. However, since Ethereum Galleon, which is usable in Blue Battlefield, requires Ethereum Star to operate, and the item currently has no expiration date, it has been possible to stockpile many of these items and deploy multiple galleons at once, and this risks creating an excessive power gap between guilds with many galleons and those without, undermining strategic and cooperative play. To address this, Ethereum Star will now become a time-limited item that expires 7 days after acquisition, helping Blue Battlefield remain a fair strategy-driven naval node war style mode. When you register Ethereum Star at the wharf to create a galleon, you will still be able to use that chip for 7 days as before. These changes will take effect on the 13th of November. For global servers, existing items will be converted as follows. All guild Ethereum Stars obtained as Conquest War rewards will be deleted regardless of your current holdings. Your guild will then receive 10 billion in guild funds per recorded acquisition. If the item was obtained while in an alliance, funds will be distributed according to the tax share ratio set at the alliance creation. If Freya stars obtained individually via special barter will remain as currently held beginning the 13th of November. However, any newly obtained items will have that 7-day timer. Alongside this adjustment, they will also add new sources for Ethereum Star and make it easier to obtain so you can encounter the Ethereum Galleon more often. This change is necessary to keep the Ethereum Galleon and Blue Battlefield in balance. They say they understand it may cause some inconvenience, but they appreciate your understanding as they work to provide a more enjoyable naval combat experience. Moving on, some Pit of Undying bosses were nerfed to make them easier to fight. The self-destruct time for the Guild Miramok Watcher Often boss has been changed from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Improvements have been made so that you can skip the cutscene that plays after defeating the latest Danya weekly bosses. The Reforge Stone system is also getting a bit of an overhaul. According to the notes, Reforge Stones offer a variety of bonus effects for sovereign weapons, and they wanted to make it easier for players to customize their setups. That's why they introduced a preset system. With this update, you can now save your Reforge Stones as presets and manage them through the all-in-one preset, making it much simpler and more convenient to use. This effectively allows you to have multiple setups of your Reforged Stones without needing to replace them, and when this goes live, all of your currently equipped Reforged Stones on your sovereign weapons will be removed and then moved to idle storage. That's all for the major updates in this week's Global Labs. Let me know what you think about them in the comments. I always have the written summary of these updates on the Discord, so feel free to check that out through the link in the description. Like, sub if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.